Hello students, welcome to ePhysics. Students, in this video we will be discussing about triangles. Okay, we will be discussing about triangles here in this video. Now students, what is triangle? Before understanding that, we will try to understand what is collinear points. Okay, when we talk about collinear, collinear points, then one thing happens students, like let us consider we have a straight line, and in that straight line if we have 3 points, or we can say if 3 points lies on a same straight line, on a single straight line, then these 3 points, let us consider A, B, C, these 3 points lies on the same straight line, then we say that the points A, B and C are collinear. Okay, now students, if we displace or if we change the position of any of the 3 collinear points, let us consider we are displacing A either above the line or we are displacing it below the line. So it will be something like this. We have B and C in a straight line and A below the line. When we join it, we get a closed figure. And this closed figure so formed, let us consider this was point A, this is point B and this is point C. This closed figure so formed, that is figure A, B, C, is known as triangle. How a triangle? Now, what is a triangle? If we ask what is a triangle, the triangle is any closed figure formed by 3 non-collinear points. This is A, this is B and this is C. A, B, C, the 3 points are not lying on any single straight line. Therefore, when we join these 3 points, we get a figure which is closed figure, of course, and the figure so formed is known as triangle. Here students, in triangle, in this figure A, B, C, we have 3 straight lines, that is 3 sides. The triangle have 3 sides, and those are AB, BC and CA. These are the 3 straight lines. Why? This one is AB, this is BC and this is CA. And also students, we have 3 angles of a triangle, that is angle A, this one, angle A, this is angle B, and this is angle C. Okay, now these are the elements, or we can also say these are the components of the parts of the triangle. What are these parts? That is the 3 sides and the 3 angles. So this is the parts, these are the parts of a given triangle. Now students, when we talk about triangle, one thing that we have to understand, that triangles are of many different types. On the basis of sides, length of the side means what is the length of AB, what is the length of BC, what is the length of CA. On the basis of length of the side, we classify triangles in 3 different types. And also on the basis of the measurement of the angle, what is the measurement of angle A, angle B and angle C. On the basis of these also we classify triangles on different types that we will be studying now. Now let us start with the classifying of the triangle. Let us consider on the basis of length of the sides. Okay, on the basis of length of the sides, students, we have 3 different type of triangles. The first is known as equilateral triangle. Now students, what are equilateral triangles? Suppose we have any triangle, let us consider A, B, C. And equilateral triangles are those triangles whose all sides are equal. That is, the length of AB will be equal to the length of BC will be equal to the length of CA. Here we are talking about the length of the sides only, and nothing more than that. And also we will be discussing about the properties of equilateral triangles and the other type of triangles in some other video, but here on the basis of length of the sides only we are talking about the classification of triangle. Therefore, the first type of triangle is equilateral triangle. That is, if we have an equilateral triangle, then we will be knowing that already that the sides of the triangle, equilateral means equal sides, that is AB is equals to BC is equals to CA. The second type of triangle on the basis of the length of the sides is isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Now students, if we consider we have a triangle A, B, C, and students in this triangle A, B, C, let us consider any of the two sides. Let us consider in this triangle AB is equals to AC. AB is equals to AC. Then if any of the two sides of any triangle are equal, then the triangle is said to be isosceles triangle. Clear? Now, the third type of triangle on the basis of length of the side is scalene triangle. Scalene triangle. Let us consider students, we have triangle A, B, C, and the length of all the sides are different. That is, AB is not equal to BC, is not equal to CA. Then this type of triangle is known as scalene triangle. So students, here we have studied the different types of triangles on the basis of the length of the sides of the triangle. The first type is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle has all the sides equal. In isosceles triangle, any two of the triangle's sides, any two sides will be equal, and in scalene triangle, all the three sides are different. The length of all the three sides are different. Now students, coming to the properties, let's consider few properties here. Now, in equilateral triangle, all the angles are also equal. Okay? And in isosceles triangle, the angle opposite to the equal sides, that is, angle B opposite to side AC, and angle C opposite to side AB. These two, AB and AC, in this figure we have considered are the equal sides of this triangle ABC, and the angle opposite to that, that is AB's, if the opposite angle is C, and B is the opposite of side AC. Okay, here these two angles will be equal, that is, angle B will be equal to angle C. And here in equilateral triangle, angle A is equals to angle B is equals to angle C. Clear? And in scalene triangle, all the angles are different in measurement. Okay? All the sides, length of all the sides as well as measurement of all the angles are different in scalene triangle. So now here we have considered, or we have studied, the different type of triangles on the basis of length of the sides. Now we will be discussing about different types of triangles on the basis of angles. Now students, on the basis of angles, okay, we have different type of triangles. The first type is acute angled triangle. Acute angled triangle. Now what is acute angled triangle? If all the angles of the triangle is less than 90 degree, then the triangle so formed is known as acute angled triangle. Okay. Now the second type is right angled triangle. Right angled triangle. Now students, what happens in right angle triangle? It's any any one angle is 90 degree, then the triangle so formed is known as a right angled triangle. Let us consider this one, A, B, C, then angle B will be equal to, here we have considered angle B is equals to 90 degree. Okay. Now let us consider angle B is 90 degree, then we can say that triangle ABC is a right angled triangle. Now the third part or the third type is obtuse angled triangle. Obtuse angled triangle. Here one angle, in obtuse angle triangle, one angle measures more than 90 degree. More than 90 degree. Therefore, the triangle so formed will be something like this. Let us consider this is A, this is B, this is C, where angle B is more than 90 degree. Clear? And here angle B is equals to 90 degree. And in acute angle triangle, if we have triangle A, B, C, then all the angles, angle A, angle B, and angle C, all these will be less than 90 degree. Then we will say that that is an acute angle triangle if all the angles is less than 90 degree. If any one angle of the triangle is 90 degree, then that is a right angle triangle. If any one angle of the triangle is more than 90 degree, then that is obtuse angle triangle. One more thing students, when we talk about acute angled triangle, all the angles will be less than 90 degree. But when we talk about a right angle triangle, only one angle will be equal to 90 degree. Okay. No any triangle can be formed with two 90 degrees or three 90 degrees. At maximum, only one angle of a triangle can have a 90 degree angle. Okay. And the rest of the angles here, that is angle B, angle A and angle C. Angle A and angle C will be less than 90 degree angle. That is angle here in the right angle triangle, angle A and angle C will be acute angles. Acute angles. Okay. Now this is in the case of a right angle triangle, and students, in the case of obtuse angle triangle as well, only one angle will be more than 90 degree. No any triangle can be formed with two or three angles more than 90 degree. Therefore, we can consider only one angle of a triangle can have more than 90 degree angle, and that type of triangle is known as obtuse angled triangle. Therefore, here also angle A and angle C, angle A and angle C will be acute angles. Okay, they will be acute angles. So these are the few small things that we will have to keep in our mind while we proceed to the exercise or while we proceed in solving the question answers that we will be discussing in the next videos. So now let's move to the properties of these triangles. Like we will be now seeing what is the sum of angles of all the triangles called. Now students, when we talk about sum of angles of all the angles, sum of all the angles of a triangle, it is known as angle sum property of a triangle. Okay, that is known as angle sum property of triangle. Okay, Now what is angle sum property of triangle, students? Suppose we have a triangle, let us say A, B, C. Here the sum of angle A plus angle B plus angle C will be equal to 180 degree. How this will be equal to 180 degree? Now let us consider, students, we draw a line, let us say EF. Okay, let EF is parallel to the third side BC, and if AEF is parallel to BC, then we can say AB and AC are transversal to these lines because they are intersecting. AB and AC are intersecting EF and BC. Now students, here this angle will be equal to this angle, being alternate interior angles. Okay, now this will be equal to angle B as well. Now here this angle will be equal to this one, that is again alternate interior angle, therefore this will be angle C here. Now from this we have studied in the previous class or the previous video when we were discussing about the properties of angles, parallel lines. Okay, when we were discussing that, there we have studied that sum of all the angles forming a straight line. Here this is angle A, this is angle A, this is angle B, and this is, we have considered angle C. Now this angle A, B, C are on a straight line, therefore angle A plus angle B plus angle C will be equal to 180 degree. So students, here we can say from this property, we can say that sum of all angles of a triangle is equals to 180 degree. Clear? Now, when we talk about perimeter, students, what is perimeter? Perimeter is nothing other than the sum of length of all the sides of any figure. Sides. If we are talking about perimeter of triangle, then it will be sum of length of all the sides of a triangle. If we talk about the perimeter of a rectangle, it will be sum of length of all the sides of rectangle. If we talk about perimeter of a square, it will be sum of length of all the sides of a square. So here in this triangle, let us consider we have a triangle ABC. The perimeter of ABC will be equal to AB plus BC plus CA. Okay, so this will be the perimeter of the triangle, that is sum of all the sides of a triangle. Here in this slide we have studied about angle sum property. Angle sum property of a triangle says that sum of all angles of a triangle will be equal to 180 degree, and the perimeter of a triangle. Perimeter of triangle is equal to sum of length of all the sides of a triangle, that is AB plus BC plus CA. So that's it with the introduction part of properties of triangle, students. In the next video we will be discussing few important questions related to this chapter. So I hope you understood the things very nicely. Try to solve the questions by yourself. In the next video we will be solving the question answers related to the topic, so that the things so studied could be understood, could be applied in the examinations. So thank you very much for watching the video.